You know, back in the 90s, early 2000 era, Lake Palestine was one of the best hybrid striped bass fisheries in the state of Texas. Then Parks and Wildlife had some problems stocking fish, couldn't get enough production several years, and it kind of lost its place in the pecking order, the stocking order. And the hybrid fishing really slowed down. Kind of white bass took its place, but just not the same. Just not the same catching the smaller white bass as it is catching a 5-pound or bigger hybrid. But the hybrids are back. Lake's been stocked the last couple of years. The hybrids are back. They're not any 10-pounders or anything like that, but they're seeing some 4s and 5s and 6s, and fishing has gotten a whole lot better.
We've been stocking Palestine annually since I got here in 1982. There have been some years where our stocking rates were far lower than others. We got into some production problems with golden algae. We had issues with Possum Kingdom hatchery not having the reliable water source during the drought and things like that. But for the last 4 or 5 years, we've been getting reliable stockings at Palestine every year. We know that we've got angling pressure there now that's directed toward hybrid stripers that we may not have had 4 or 5 years ago. And the last time that we did an actual creel survey was 4 years ago. But that was during the tail end of the low stocking rates.
And what is it you're looking at being stocked on Lake Palestine this year?
Well, we've requested 10, which is going to be about 25,000 or 250,000 fish on Lake Palestine.
And those should be stocked sometime in May?
Hopefully May to early June.
We're going to be out here in a little while today fishing with guide Robert Baxter, who's been on the fish, and we're excited to get on them, catch some big ones out of deep water. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us, because I didn't bring my rain suit, but we'll just see how it goes and have a good time back on Lake Palestine chasing those hybrids.
Fishing out here's been wonderful. It gets better by the day, it seems like. Numbers are up there. Size is, to me, is good. I'd say the biggest is probably 8 to 10, but most of the ones you're going to catch of the hybrids are going to be 3 to 5 pounds.
Are these fish transitioning back from spawning, or what's going on right now?
Yeah, I'd say the fish they're holding out, you know, coming back from up the rivers and making their way to the deep water, and just finding them in groups, and they're eating like crazy. Most of the time I just use a jig and spoon. I mean, anything that imitates a shad, they're gonna eat. I know lots of people come out here with chrome rattle traps and whatnot, but I just like throwing the spoon because you can vary it on depth.
This was a great fishery at one time, kind of died off because they weren't able to stock it for several years. How good is it now?
It's still good fishery. There's tons of fish. Any species you want to catch on Palestine, there's lots of them. Tawakoni, you know, it's mainly known for the big hybrids, and I think they stock it a little more than they do here. It wouldn't hurt if we got some more in here to help us out. I think it takes about 5 years for them to really get going, so we'll take what we can get.